aesthetics, animation, and a lot of other things. Welcome. My name is Alex Simon. I've been passionate about art ever since I've learned the controls for a crayon. But to tell you the truth, me and art had a on and off relationship. One moment I'm invested, the other moment I feel like I'm losing feelings. But I think I'm ready. I think now is the time to be the man that art wanted me to be. You know, when you have one of those shower moments, you have the most eventful, the most Einstein idea in the shower. Yeah, I had that idea, and it was to make a YouTube channel. So a little bit about me. I am 19 years old right now. I was born and raised in Grenada, which is the most beautiful island in the world. This YouTube channel is really just to share my art journey and also to inspire and, give y'all a little laughs then and there. I don't think I'm the funniest person, but I think I have some jokes up my sleeves. Zero. Also, I want to talk about some topics where it relates to life. So maybe if the ads bores you, you should care about life. At least I hope you do. I believe one of the reasons God placed me on this earth is to inspire and serve others. And also, He has blessed me with the incredible ability to create, to draw, to animate, and so on. And I put two and two together and I say, maybe I could inspire others through my creativity, through animation. And here we are, starting a YouTube channel. Hopefully it doesn't flop. And hopefully you get some value out of it. So let me give you guys some more information that you don't care about. So the tablet I use to make these kind of art, as you've seen in this speed painting, is a Huion Q11K digital tablet. And I use the software, the free software by the way, Krita, which is an animation software, and I will put a link to these two tools in the description below. You guys realize by now that the speed painting in this video is from my previous video. It's a story, and it's basically me trying out the software, trying out Krita, trying to test the colors and so on and so forth. Digital art is something that I've came across recently, and I really love it. It's something very easy to use after you fail a couple hundred times. And it's also something very creative. You could do a lot with this tool, with this software. I really love digital art, and some of the things that I'm working on right now is animation. I have a few interesting animations coming up. Hope you guys would enjoy that and find value in it. So whether you're an art professional, an aspiring artist, or you're just here for the fun, join me in this space of creation. An adventure of art, of life, of stories saturated with inspiration. Together, let's explore, let's see in every frame, in every line, a piece of poetry. Wow. Welcome to my channel, where art and life intertwine. Thanks for watching. Blessings. art, aesthetics, animation, and a lot of other things. Welcome. Imagine you had the ability to give life to something that otherwise would be inanimate, would be dead, would be just simply an object. You have the power to do this with animation. When we look at the origin of the word animation, it comes from Latin animatio, which means a bestowing of life. Back then, they used to think that when you use the word animation, it means liveliness. But just to put a more structured, more formal definition to it, animation is a technique of photographing successive drawings, or sometimes you use puppets. You position them differently to create an illusion of movement. And that's what it is, It's an illusion. These drawings, as you're watching on the screen here, are not moving in themselves. It's similar drawings or successive drawings in different positions that gives the illusion of movement. Now, for some of you who don't know, I use a free software called Krita to animate, and also the hardware I use, the physical product I use is a Huion Q11K graphic tablet. If you're interested in animation or starting animation, I think I would recommend these two tools. I'm not sponsored by them, but I would recommend them. But I've even heard people animating using a mouse, which to me is crazy.
Wow!
To use a mouse to animate, but it is possible, so don't let the lack of products limit you. And Krita is free, so you could just download Krita and start using it on your PC. Oh gosh, my battery dead in.
Just like your YouTube channel.
Nah, bro. That was wild. And that wasn't even funny. But y'all heard him. So if y'all want to help this YouTube channel to survive, all you have to do is just like, subscribe, comment, and hit the post notification bell. You know how it goes. I love animation. In my opinion, animators have a way of seeing the world differently. They would say, when life gives you lemons, you animate the whole lemon stand scene. No, that's turning sour into sweet. Style. But in all honesty, animators tend to pick up details in movement and physics that is very hard to catch when you're not drawing hundreds of frames. Y'all ever saw one of those videos where someone has a book and as they flip the pages, the drawings appear as if they're moving? That's animation. But think of it, how much drawing would it take to create a whole, let's say, 3-minute video of animation? It would take a lot of drawing, because if you're doing maybe 24 frames per second, a drawing or a whole 30-minute animation would take, I don't know, bro. I'm not even doing the math, but it would take a lot. It would take a lot of drawings to reach the 30 minutes. If each second is 24 frames. Bro, that makes sense? Hope that makes sense. Yes, it makes sense. This animation that you're watching right here is a fight scene. And I was testing out how to have the characters rotate as they move in. So, previously I'd drawn the circle on the ground. I'd drawn the circle to rotate. Alright, so I could have a perspective of where the character should be each time it spins. It's a fight scene. It's a 1 versus many fight scene. And as you can see, the guy is fighting and he's winning, actually, beating up these two men. As he's fighting, the camera is spinning around these men. So that's to create a more, exciting scenery. rather than just have a still 2D frame. So even though it's a 2D animation, I tried to make it seem or give the illusion as if you can literally go around these characters. And that's how the whole aspect of giving life to these characters, when you go around, you feel like it's not just something you're watching, it's something you could, in a sense, be a part of. Some people opt for just using 3D models, which you can use different apps like Blender to create 3D models and actually have a 3D background and so on and so forth. Blah, blah, blah. Now, I would stop yapping here so you could enjoy the rest of the video. And that's one thing about we artists, we always know where to draw the line. So after several hours of animation, here's what I've come up with. It's still a draft, it's still a work in progress, but yeah, here you go. So thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you had to do. And yeah, here's another video of an animation that is still a work in progress, but it's less of a work in progress than this one. If you enjoyed this one, you might enjoy that one as well. Blessings.
Round one. Fight!
Family members, and welcome back to my channel.
So I know I'm posting a while, so to watch that. But today, what I want to do is to just draw something I see in my environment, and it so happened to be these little fellas over here. You're about to see them. These little fellas. Let me give y'all an update for the 1% of you care. So I've moved to Canada. I'm now living in Canada. Before I used to live in Grenada. And I've been moving around, settling down. Before I moved, I got engaged. And yeah, that was nice. And also, I now have a job in Canada. So I may not be consistent, but please don't hold me to it. Don't shoot me down. But I would try my best. Now that I have a new idea for content, which is going in the environment, trying to draw whatever I see, then hopefully I could be more consistent with the videos. And also I have some animation that I'm still working on that I hope to post soon. But right now, let me just talk about the drawing. So what I try to do when I draw things from real life, I just create a rough sketch. And as you can see, these little fellas are moving. Very beautiful creatures. They are moving up and about. So I have to try and create a mental image at one time to see what they look like, or, just get a rough idea. Then I just draw. Sometimes it's kind of hard to explain because it takes practice and practice and practice. Like, I don't believe in doing one tutorial and then be able to draw. It just takes years, sometimes months of practice, and you eventually get it. But to me, I just watch and then draw. Some fun facts about these creatures though. They're called, the scientific name is Branta canadensis. Hopefully I pronounced it right, I don't know. But they're sometimes called Canadian goose or Canada goose. They say is the correct name for them because in the Latin pronunciation or in the scientific name, it has canadensis and it sounds like Canada. So they call it the Canada goose. These creatures, when they fly together as a flock, and you sometimes see them as a V shape in the sky. And it's really a lesson for us, sometimes when we fly high or when we move higher, we don't move as a team, we move individualistically. Now look at them trying to run away. But yeah, sometimes we move individualistically, but even as these guys are leaving, you see all of them leave together. No one left behind, no one left in the puddle, but they always move as a team. Sometimes is better that way, especially to avoid predators. But sometimes in this modern era, a lot of people move by themselves. A lot of us, we don't look out for our brother, look out for our sister. Something we should learn from these goofs. Even in the book of Proverbs, there's a proverb that talks about you should look towards the ants because they provide their food for the winter. And we too, sometimes we could get inspiration and wisdom from these animals, as small as they be. We could get inspiration from them. Yes. Another thing about these creatures that I've learned is that they mate, and when they mate, they only stick with one partner for life, which is interesting. Not most animals, not a lot of animals that I know do that. Sometimes my dog used to meet a lot of other dogs. I think my dog was polygamous, but these creatures they just stick to one mate till they die. And it's something that I believe in. As humans, we should also stick to one mate and until we die. So now I'm starting to add more details. I'm getting the shading in for the neck of the creature. Then I'll go and moving on to the feathers of the back, trying to make it look more defined. They have very beautiful feathers, so trying to highlight that in this drawing. Don't mind if sometimes my camera moves away from the sketchbook. Don't mind that I'm actually using I don't even know what it's called. It's like this chess camera thingy, and I'm using my phone to record. So I just have the cameras hook onto my chest. Alright, so I'm continuing the shading. Sometimes the darker the graphite of the pencil is better, because you could add more depth, you could add a better realistic looking image. So I like to have my graphite pencil dark as possible, just in case any one of you is thinking about, donating me pencils. Try to get like a HB6 or HB8 if that's possible. Then yeah, I would much appreciate it. But yeah, I'm not begging, obviously. I'm definitely not begging you guys. Man, look at these fellas, they're so chill. Just enjoying life. The longer, every time I draw a paint, the longer I look at the image when I think I'm finished, is the more mistakes I find. Yeah, so now since I started the drawing in the pond, I just wanted to maintain that. I already had the sketch for the pond already, so I'm looking back at the pond to see what the water looked like and the reflection. Just a rough out. I didn't put much detail into this one, but just to get a rough idea of what the water looks like. And as I said in one of my videos before, sometimes drawing is just creating illusions. You're not actually replicating the image. You're just making the image, giving the illusion of space, giving the illusion of dimension, the illusion of, for in this example, giving the illusion that there is water. And one of the main things about water, as you can see, is the fact that it reflects something. So we just have the reflection of the goose in the water to make it look like water. Tried to use a eraser for highlight, but then again, the graphite HB is not so high. It's just, this is a HB2 pencil I'm using, so it won't look as contrasted as I hope, but there you go. And with that, I'm finished. I did this under 10 minutes, by the way.
Wow.
And I'm happy with it. Once I'm happy with it, I'll just put my signature and then the date. I forget the date. I forget what date it was. How did I do with the drawing? You guys could let me know in the comment section below. And also tell me if you like this kind of a content where I go out in the environment and draw whatever. So subscribe, like, share, and stay blessed. Until next time. Hey guys, so today,
Let me get right into it.
so I'll be painting just an image I saw on Pinterest. I liked it, so painted it. So how I start painting, I start off with a rough sketch. This one was too high up in the picture, so I just brought it back down. Rough sketch using one of the darkest colors. And then I started adding a little bit of, so right now I'm not focusing on details. I'm trying to get the lighting properly, and then I'm also trying to get the structure of the face accurately. Now I'm starting to add just a little more detail. Obviously not a final piece, but it's a little more detail. It's like painting is like sculpting when you think about it. When you're painting something realistic, you have to build piece by piece, but you have to make sure you get the foundation right. The foundation in this case would be the sketch, and then now I'm adding more clay to the foundation. So right now I'm focusing on the highlight of the face so that it looks more and more realistic.